Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about how to adult without going broke and end up crying like a little I'm Kevin, your friendly neighborhood money coach. Today, I'm saving you from sitting through an expensive, boring financial literacy course because reading a ton of books about money sounds about as fun as poking yourself in the eye with a fork. But first, smash that like button if you're ready to be slightly less broke this year. Alright, so today we're touching on budgeting, saving, loans, insurance, investing, taxes, and scams. You know, all the real world stuff they should have taught us instead of how to square dance in gym class. Remember that? What the hell was that about anyway? First up, budgeting and saving. Think of your budget as your personal life jacket. Without it, you're just floating wherever the current and Amazon flash sales take you. So here's your easy to follow budget allocation to keep your head above water. 50% of your budget is for needs: rent, groceries, toothpaste so your family and coworkers don't avoid your breath like the plague. Next, 30% of your budget is for wants: new shoes, vacation, subscription boxes that you forgot you ordered, etc. 20% of your budget is for savings: future use emergency fund, investments, and maybe, just maybe, retirement one day. Let's look at a couple pro tips for real life. Number one, grocery shopping. Using per unit prices to decide the best deal, that tiny font right underneath the price on the shelves at the grocery store, instead of using the biggest box wins method. Number two, save money first, then spend what's left over. Like a greedy dragon hoarding some gold, except it's your future retirement plan. Pop quiz, you just spent the entire 30% of your wants portion of your budget for the month on concert tickets on the second day of the month. What's your next move? A, cry like a baby and stomp your little feet. B, eat ramen noodles and watch free YouTube. C, swipe your credit card like it's a magic wand. Drop your answer in the comments below. Bonus points if you've actually done all three. Next up, credit and credit scores. Your credit score is like your financial Tinder profile. Bad score? Banks will ghost you faster than your last Tinder date. So, some things that help with your credit: pay bills like a responsible grown-up. Revolutionary, I know. Also, don't max out your credit cards just because you found that cute dress on sale at Target. Next, keep old credit accounts open, kind of like that awkward gym membership you forgot to cancel. Keeping your oldest line of credit open improves your score because it provides proof of a long history of responsibility in paying back creditors. Real life. Good credit equals better housing options, lower car insurance, and not needing a cosigner when buying a car. Bad credit equals living in your cousin's basement and driving a 2003 Dodge Neon with 3 hubcaps. Trendy. Quiz question. Your credit utilization is 98%. What do you win? A, a new car. Just kidding. Banks will laugh you right out the door. B, a one-way ticket to high-interest town. Or C, an angry letter from your future self. Comment your answer below if you ever lived dangerously close to 100% credit utilization like a true daredevil. By the way, don't forget to like and follow or your credit score will do a magical disappearing act right before your eyes. So you're either a spender, a saver, a balancer, or an investor. Let's find out which one you are. Spenders, you buy $8 lattes daily, but panic when the rent is due. Savers, you still have your childhood piggy bank and it's full. Balancers, you buy shoes after your bills are paid, responsible and stylish. And investors, you see a dip in the stock market and get excited like it's Black Friday. Knowing your type helps you predict your own dumbass moves so that you can learn to preemptively dodge them. Next, let's talk about setting financial goals. Want to buy a house? Start a business? Retire before you're 98 years old? Use SMART goals like these. Number one, be specific. Save $20,000 for a down payment, not save some money. Number two, make your goals measurable. That way, you can actually check your own progress. Number three, make your goals achievable and realistic. You're not buying a yacht next year, okay? Number four, make time-bound goals, deadlines, because otherwise you'll procrastinate forever. Real talk, setting goals gives you control. Otherwise, life will just happen to you. You don't want that, do you? All right, now it's time to talk about loans and debt. Loans are like fire. Handled right, they can heat your home. Handled wrong, they can burn it down. Good debt equals mortgages, student loans for actual careers that pay, and business loans. Bad debt equals $3,000 on a store card for emergency AirPods. Practical tip: use the snowball or avalanche method to crush debt, like your Thanos, but for spending decisions. If you're not familiar with the snowball or avalanche method, it's when you pay off your smallest credit card balances first with large payments while only making the minimum payments on the larger credit balances. Then you just progress to the next biggest credit card balance. Thus the snowball or avalanche approach to tackling debt. Or you can just go to the link in my profile, then scroll down to debt management and click there. Then you'll want to click the green free evaluation button. That will take you down to the take the first step button. Click there, and then you can fill out the contact form to include your name, your phone number, your email address, your preferred language between English and Spanish, the state you currently reside in, and how much unsecured debt you currently have outstanding. This will give our debt advisors enough information to begin the process of determining whether we can eliminate your interest payments altogether and help you pay your debts much faster. Next up, insurance. Insurance is paying a little now to not lose everything later. It's the adult version of carrying an umbrella even when it's sunny, just in case the universe decides to prank you. Real life. Health insurance equals not going bankrupt over a broken arm. Car insurance equals not paying $20,000 because drunk Karen rear-ended you at the stoplight while swearing she only had one beer that day. Yeah, good luck with that one. You'll find that the wealthier population has insurance for everything, including things you may not even know you could get insurance for. They pay insurance premiums on things they own that have a business name attached to them or a trust instead of their own names, while writing off the cost of said premiums and paying absolutely pennies when things go sideways. Before long, they receive a check and simply commission some poor working fool to rebuild what they lost. Look, insurance is a hedge against gambling on life handing you lemons. Next up, investment and retirement. Savings is slow and safe. Investing can be a little more risky, but it grows money exponentially faster so that you don't have to work to the day you die. Story time. Ebony saved $100 a month starting at age 22. Tristan waited until she was 32. At 62, Ebony's got double Tristan's money. The moral? Start early or enjoy working forever as a part-time vibe consultant at some trendy cafe. Pop quiz. Which grows your money faster? A. Saving $5 a month under your mattress. B. Investing early and letting compound interest do its thing. Or C. Asking grandma for an early inheritance. Bold, but not recommended. Guess below in the comments and no judgment if you pick C. We've all thought about it. Next up, scams and frauds. Look, if someone DMs you about guaranteed crypto gains, bro, yeah, run. Run fast in the opposite direction. Protect your personal information. Trust your gut, and if it smells off and you're not at a seafood restaurant, it might just be a scam. And of course, we can't overlook the importance of careers, education, and employment. College costs real money. Degrees in meme history won't pay real bills. Life hack: research job salaries before picking a major and enrolling in college classes. Network with actual human beings working in your dream field, not just your cousin Kyle who almost started a business once. And one of the most important aspects of financial literacy, taxes, because the government ain't no joke. I mean, it kind of is at the moment if you think about it, but I digress. Taxes exist. They take your money. The end. No, seriously, if you're self-employed, they're your responsibility. Also, tax deductions and credits exist, so use them like you would a store coupon. Talk to your CPA, and if you have a little money laying around, or you own a business, consider investing in a tax attorney, aka the government is not your buddy. Here's a scenario. You get a $2,000 tax refund. Do you A, buy a 75-inch TV because you deserve it, B, pay off your highest interest credit card debt, or C, bet it all on a hot crypto tip from your Uber driver? Tell us your move in the comments below. No pressure, but one of these does not end in tears. Moving on to our next financial literacy topic, banking. Look at it this way. Big banks, good for stability, bad for earning interest. Credit unions and online banks, they give you better savings rates, but might not have ATMs everywhere. Bottom line, find a bank that helps you grow your money and not just their CEO's bonus. Or you can be a skeptic like me and keep money in a number of brick and mortar banks, as well as credit unions and online financial institutions. I don't trust any of them, so I play them all like a fiddle and get exactly what I want from each of them. More specifically, the amount of interest brick and mortar tends to pay on liquid funds like savings is quite poor. It's where banks like Wealthfront shine. Currently, Wealthfront offers a 4.5% APY for your first 3 months. Then the interest rate drops to its current standard 4% APY. That's like 10 times what your regular bank pays. Make the switch today and make money while you sleep. To get started, just go to the link in my profile and then scroll down to Wealthfront High Yield Interest Savings Account. Click there and sign up to start earning money while you sleep. It's easy and literally pays to let your money grow. All right, now it's time to hit on a topic that might hurt a little bit since many of you have already bought one, cars. Look, dealerships upsell you like your life depends on that $3,000 undercoating package. Life hack? Shop for cars like you shop for avocados. Inspect carefully, know the market price, and don't fall for the first shiny object you see. In fact, better yet, look at pre-owned vehicles that are around 3 years old to escape much of the depreciation that new cars unload on you. By the time the next model comes out with more bells and whistles, your previously new car payment will likely be the same as the next model's payment, but with more cool stuff in it. And this will happen year after year until you finally pay off your car. If you haven't seen one of my previous videos back in October of 2024 entitled How New Cars Keep You Broke, you might want to go watch that one next. All right, financial rock stars, quiz time. If budgeting is your life jacket and savings is your paddles, what's investing? A, the engine to get you somewhere. B, extra snacks for the trip. Or C, probably a leaky canoe if you don't do your homework. Drop your answers in the comments below and bonus points for using boating puns. And finally, housing, rent versus buy. Buying is great for those who have a homestead life in their dreams, but buying isn't always winning. Sometimes renting equals flexibility, little to no maintenance, and more expendable income and more freedom. Real life. Owning a house equals you get to pay $2,000 to $8,000 deductibles for a new roof, a few hundred for lawnmower, and $80 to $150 for lawn service every month, a new dryer every 10 years, and homeowners insurance payments instead of taking more vacations and going to the beach on weekends. Also, it means having less to compound in the stock market while watching some of your friends who rent hit a cool $1 million in their stock portfolio before you even pay off your mortgage debt. That being said, buying a home could very well be the height of your happiness. So if that's you, go for it. There's always more than one way to be happy. So live your life doing what makes you happy, but just be informed. In conclusion, let's tie it all together. Here's the real secret. Every little financial point we talked about today connects. Budgeting gives you savings. Savings help you to invest. Good credit gets you cheaper loans. Insurance protects what you're building, and smart investing grows it. It's a web. Each thread you build makes you safer, wealthier, and freer. Mess it up, and you're just one crisis away from moving in with your Aunt Debbie and her 14 cats. Choose wisely, my friends. By the way, like and follow unless you're cool with living that cat-filled basement life. Thanks for hanging out today. More real-world money tips coming next week because you deserve more than eating expired cereal in your 40s. I've been Kevin with MoneyTreeAndMe, providing better security and ensuring better lives. Make it a great day.